Hi, my name is Molly Stonebib. If you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you are either on my team in my first, second, or third generation. You don't need to know what all that means, but somehow or other you are attached to me in your Avon business, or you're watching this on my YouTube channels because you just like watching me on YouTube, or because you're looking for more information about starting your business as you just made your investment. Now, we are in 2017 at the time that this video is being made, which means you have decided to start your own Avon business. Congratulations. And your investment at this time was either $25, $50, or $100. It also means that your kit is probably on its way to you. Right now, you'll be receiving it through UPS, and I'm sure you're so excited to get your hands on everything that comes in these kits, which are absolutely amazing. Now you're probably wondering, what do I do now? Well, hopefully you have had the opportunity, if you've started, that while you're waiting for your kit, you've been able to enable your e-store so that you can share your website that you get for free from Avon on all your social media. You can share it on Facebook, you can share it on Twitter, you can share it on Instagram. You can talk about starting your new Avon business and that you are looking for people to support you and purchase from your website. And they can do this from all over the United States. You can simply share it, they can go to your site and they can register, and then they can order from you and you make a commission from that. So part of the business is absolutely phenomenal that you can simply share what you're doing, share your love for it, and you can gain some customers. Sometimes it's even a great idea to say, hey, will you help me out? Could you share this post for me? Because maybe somebody lost their Avon representative, and just through social media, they could pick up this from somebody's site that, you know what, their Facebook page that you don't even know who they are, but who cares? That's going to be a customer for you that is only going to be direct delivery. They will place the order, pay by debit or credit card or by PayPal, and Avon will mail that order, but you still make a commission, which is awesome. So that's working the social media side of that. So you can do that. The other thing that you can do too is that you can download, if you have a smartphone, there is an Avon social media app, and talk about a way to share with people that makes it easy, where everything is connected to you. This is what you want to do. So make sure, if you've got your smartphone, I'm going to show you here. Hold on one second. Let me gain some access here. And there is going to be, you're going to see, whoops, wow, that happened. Okay, here you're going to see this one right over here. Trying to get it close. It says Avon social media, and it has that Avon and the little like talk bar thing. You want to get that and you want to download that. That is free also. And once you download that and you sign in with your account number and everything, what happens is then everything that you share from there, whether again it's Twitter, it's through messaging, you can do it texts, through email, whatever it is that you want to share with your automatic ads, products that you want to share with people, the Avon opportunity to get people to join your team, you can do it from there. And the connection, the embedded connection, is straight to your website. That is the easiest way to share everything. So I hope you'll take advantage and you'll do that, because those are two tools right there, your e-store and your Avon social media. If you have a smartphone, and maybe you don't have a smartphone yet, okay? A lot of people do, but some don't. Maybe that could be something that's on your goal list, that you want a smartphone so that this can make running your business a little bit easier and earn you a little bit more income, which is phenomenal. The other thing that I would say is, it normally takes about 3 to 7 days to get your new kit in there. So be patient. Hopefully it'll be to you soon. If In some cases, it may already be to you. So what are you going to do next? What are you going to do when you get this kit, this Avon kit? What's going to be in it, the starter kit, and you're excited, but you're not sure what to do? Well, one of the things that's going to happen is they're going to give you brochures. And what I love about New Avon right now is that they have given you more brochures than they used to. So if you were a previous representative coming on and you were like, oh, I just wish I had more brochures to share, Avon has heard us and they are doing that. So the larger of the kits that you got, 25, 50, or 100, you're going to start out now, like the first one, you're going to get 40 catalogs, which is great. You're going to get 20 for one campaign and you're going to get 20 for the next campaign, okay? That campaign that's further out, for instance, let's say that you get campaign 6 and 7. Well, you are going to be dealing with campaign 6 for your first campaign. Your 7s you're going to put aside. You don't need those yet. Avon is a 26 campaign company, and what that means is that every 2 weeks we have a new brochure. That's one of the reasons Avon representatives do so well, is because we have new products coming out all the time. We have new, refreshing brochures. Everybody loves to look at an Avon catalog. I mean, shoot, I can remember as far back when. I used to love it. It was like the Sears Wish Book. So enjoy that. When you get those brochures, you're going to want to put your name, the phone number you want people to reach you, your email address. May I suggest you can use your regular email address, but if you've got something that's long or it's more personal or what, you may want to think about something that a customer could go to easily without messing up putting the email in there, because the last thing you want to do is to miss an email order. Okay, so think about that. You can get that made up or use one that you use now. For me, mine's pretty simple. It always has been. It's Molly7720@gmail.com. So pretty easy, doesn't have a lot of characters in it, but good for people to remember because they put it in over and over again. You want to put that on there, and the other thing I would suggest is for you to put your e-store address on there. Molly, what is my e-store address? I know I made it. I'm not sure. Where do I find that? Well, if you go to youravon.com, and let's talk about that for 1 second. Youravon.com is going to be the place that you do all your business with Avon. It's going to be where you enter your orders that you get from your customers. It's going to be where you can see who has ordered from you direct delivery. It's going to be where you take your training. It's going to be where you learn more about what you want to do. It's going to teach you more about the products. It's going to be where you pay your bill to Avon. This is the central of everything that you do. So if you're looking for your web address or looking to get to the site where you go as a representative, always go to www.youravon.com. Don't go to avon.com. It's going to take you to the wrong spot, okay? You're going to go to youravon.com. When you do, if you haven't already registered, you're going to click register now. Most of you will have already done that by the time that you're watching this. So if you have, you're going to sign in with your account number and with the password that you have chosen. If you need to register, you will register. You will need your district number, your account number, and you will probably need the last 4 of your social security. They will ask you to make a password at that time. It is very case sensitive, so keep that in mind. And then what they will do is they're going to walk you through getting your website set up if you have not already done that, okay? But in most cases you already have. So if you don't remember what this website address is, once you sign in to youravon.com, you're going to click on Web Office. And when you do, if you look all the way on the right-hand side, it's going to say your e-store or your website address is. It's going to say youravon.com/, and then it's probably going to have something behind it that you've chosen. It's going to have your name, maybe your first and last, maybe your first initial last name, maybe your first name, last initial. The only thing it can't have in it is the word Avon. They do not allow that, but you can make that what you want it. So be sure that that is what you want. The last thing you want is to make an e-store address, send it out, have somebody register, and then change it to something else. So you want to be very firm about what you want it to be. And again, you want to pick something simple. Simple that when they think about Avon, they're going to go to your site. So whatever you put after that / make sure it's something that is very easy for people. Make it fun if you want to. Make it, mine's just boring. Mine's just my name, just Miley Stone. It's just, but make it what you want to, but make it easy so that you can remember it, that you can share it yourself, okay? So that's what you can start doing as far as sharing and starting to get your name out there. You will be able to look at that same youravon.com site, and if you look up where it says at the top key campaign dates, you're going to be able to see when your first order is due. You should be receiving something that will let you know what campaign that you're starting in, and also what the date is for that campaign to go in. You should have more, sometimes too much, plenty of time to sell from these brochures when they come out. So you're going to have 20 brochures or more, because if you got the $50 or the $100 kit, you're going to get even more in there, okay? You want to share these brochures with your warm market first, is what we call it. Your inner circle is what I call it. You want to take them to work if you have another job. Give hubby one, let him take it to work and collect orders. You want to share it with people at your church, people at your kids' school, your neighbors, your friends, your family. Don't be alarmed if they don't all support you and purchase from you. Sometimes it goes that way. It did for me. They weren't the biggest supporters all the time, but you're going to find them. I always tell people, have brochures ready so that if something comes up and in the conversation you're like, yeah, I'm an Avon representative now, that you can give them a brochure. I will give you my first big piece of advice, and that is follow up. Follow up. If you are handing somebody a brochure for them to look through, make sure that you have that person's name, address, name, phone number, or email address, so that you can correspond with them. I try to get like a number where I can text. Text is sometimes really easy. Hey, have you had a chance to look through the brochure? I'll be putting my order in 2 days. Avon does give us a set schedule for our order, so that you know. You're going to know what day your order is due. What does that mean? That means when you're getting orders, collect the orders. Collect them. If you want to, you can go to My Orders underneath youravon.com after being signed in, and you can register your customers in there. You can add them as customers, your personal customers, with their information, and you can actually put them into the system, put them into your cart per customer. But you're not going to send it off to Avon. You do not want to send any orders off to Avon until your due date is due. This is going to save you from a lot of shipping fees. Some people say, well, oh, why can't I put an order in every time I get one? If it's a direct delivery where people are going to go to your your e-store and do that, they can do that any day that they want to do that. But when it comes to you putting in your personal order, you want to make sure that you are gathering those orders each campaign, and if it helps you to put them in the system as you get them, you can just let them sit in your order cart, and then when it comes time for your order day, whatever day that is, you're going to be able to bring all them up and submit them all together in one big order, okay? So I'm sure that whoever signed you up, whether it is someone on my team, one of the leaders on my team, I'm sure they're going to go over a lot of this with you, and you're also going to be able to contact me. I'm sure in the email that this came with, you'll be able to reach out to me if you haven't heard from them and have any of your questions answered. Second piece of advice I will give you besides this is be okay with not being okay. Molly, what are you talking about? Sometimes when you start a new venture, it's a little bit scary. A little bit scary. That's okay. We've all been there. Sometimes we're still there. I have been in this business for almost 13 years, as of this year, 2017, and I have to tell you one of the best decisions I ever made. I'm going to tell you slow and steady is what's going to get you where you want to go. And knowing that you are sharing the brochures in your e-store with everyone that you come in contact with. You'd be surprised who's looking for an Avon representative out there and is just looking for somebody who's dependable and who will get them their orders, get them their brochures, and make sure that you are the best possible representative you can be. This is not a get-rich scheme. This is not something where if somebody's told you you're going to make $600 every campaign, I'm not going to tell you it's not possible because I make much more than that now. But in the beginning, it's normally slow and steady, and as you're building your customer base, it is going to get better and it is going to be more lucrative for you. The bigger your orders are, of course, the more you're going to make. At this point right now, you have the opportunity to make the same, whether it's a direct delivery sale or whether it's a personal sale, according to what that combined order is going to be what you make. Now, right now at this time, your first order with Avon, you're going to make 40% on everything that you sell, no matter what. Okay, starting in your second campaign, you have got goals that you must reach. The first one being with your second order, that again, let's use campaign 6 and 7, although it may be different. If your first order in campaign 6 was $180, that's great. But in order to keep the 40% on everything for the next 6 campaigns, in your second order, your order must be $150 or more, and then you will keep that 40% on everything for that campaign. Can you imagine 40% on everything you sell? That's like unheard of. So then you're going to have another goal. In your third campaign, you're going to have a $200 order. And you're going to have a sheet in your kit that's going to explain this, okay? Again, if you have more questions on this as you progress, you're going to contact your leader, okay? The other thing is sharing what you do. Sharing what you do and building a team. Do you realize that if you bring people in right now, start them on your team, they go to your website, they click that they want to be a representative, or you send them to startavon.com and they use your reference code, which is again that web address, that /, that little part that's after that, that's your reference code. And if you give them that and they come in and they place a $150 order and pay for it in their first or second campaign, do you realize that not only can you make a commission off of them, but you can make a $50 bonus for that? Yeah, they have got some stuff going on right now when you first come on that is amazing for new representatives. But we also have some amazing things for our reps that as you become a seasoned rep, this can be a fun journey for you, and that's what I want for you. I want this to be an opportunity where you eventually make the money that you're looking to make, but that you have fun, that you gain self-confidence, that no matter who's told you this is stupid, why are you doing this, and you're going to hear that, right? So be prepared. You're going to hear that. When you do, we want to prove those people wrong. We want to make sure that you know, look, Avon is a very, very great family atmosphere to be in. In this email, you have probably gotten something about joining my Facebook group. On Facebook, it's a closed group from Avon representatives. It has over 15,000 representatives in it. They all share. I share my files there for recruiting flyers and specials. People share what they're doing to make extra money with this business. Everybody celebrates everybody's success. It's a fast-moving group, but people love one another in that group. So if you're serious about your business, feel free to join that, and I would love to have you. Make sure when you do that there is something on your Facebook page that says Avon, that you've become a sales representative with Avon, or private message me and say, hey Molly, saw your video, I'm an Avon rep. Provide your e-store address in that private message and I will pop you right in there and we will get you celebrating, having fun, and making money with the rest of us. So again, if you're on my team, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do over $1.7 million a year. My team does. There's over 700 of you on the team at this point in 2017, all over the United States, and we all celebrate each other's success. So I wish you much success. It's going to take some work, but I know you can do it. And if you need me, you feel free to reach out. Thanks. Good luck.